Hi, in this video, I am going to help you to work on healing your constipation by using this very simple, easy technique based on facial reflexology or facial diagnostic and multi-reflexology. This technique is widely practiced in Vietnam as an alternative form. It's quite safe, easy to use, and it's very powerful. So make sure you stay tuned all the way to the end to get to all the steps that I'm going to share with you today so that you get the full benefit of this healing technique and maximize your healing journey. Hi, it's again Somji here. For those who are new to AcuReflexology or Reflexology, it's based on facial diagnostics. So you're going to need an AcuPen with the small rounded tips that help to target the groups of energy that responding to the areas that we are working on, because those energy points that we are working on is mirroring part of the body that needs healing. And by doing that, we also sending signal to the brain parts that corresponding to the areas that we are working on. It helps the body to re-regulate and bring it into equilibrium. So we are going to need this today, and if you don't have an AcuPen, you can always use an empty pen, but make sure that all the tools are being well sanitized because we are going to touch your face. You're going to need some tiger balm. So I'm going to attach the link for you below so you can get access to the right tools in case if you're new to this product. Tiger balm in solid forms help to bring heat to the certain areas that we are working on, and help the heat help to open and penetrate the meridian to help the energy to move effectively. So let's please sanitize your hands and your tool because we're going to touch your face. Also using the pen or the finger to get the tiger balm in the jar, so make sure that it's well sanitized. In facial reflexology, this area below your ear here, it representing your large intestine and also your elimination process. You can dab some of the tiger balm and you can rub it on this area, and right just below your earlobe there's an energy point number 14. So what you can do is you give it a really deep push and hold it for about a minute. It may be very painful, but just keep in mind that if it's painful, that means your body giving signal, it's actually a good sign that we are targeting the right area. So just give it a push, hold it for a minute, and once you're done, you get some tiger balm and apply it along this bottom half of your ear, right in front of your ear, and then you use the tip of the pen and you're doing this kind of like a scratching up and down here. And you do it for 1 minute on each side of your ear. So you do this, and if it's painful, that's okay. So do it quick, consistent, and make sure you breathe and tune into your body and see where you're actually holding your body really tight. I just want you to just breathe through it and relax that part of your body. So when you're done, you can move to the other side. Same thing, on the bottom of your ear, dab a little bit of the tiger balm in this area, and then you do a push, holding it in, and breathe through it and hold it for a minute. And then when you're done, you dab another dab of the tiger balm on the bottom half of your ear, right in front of it where it joins your face, and then you do the scratching up and down. Do it fast, consistent, and give it some push, and you may find, so while you're doing this, I want you to tune into that areas and see if there's a kind of a lumpy part or the part that is really painful. Then stay on that areas and keep doing it and give it a little bit of more time, and then release. You needed to do 3 rounds, so go back to the other side and then you keep switching until you finish 3 rounds. And then we're moving on to the next part that we're also working on, the mirroring part of your large intestine. So next, we are working on your legs. So on your calves, it would representing your stomach. And if you do 4 fingers down, you choose this area where it meets your bones, your shins right here, and this is the softer part of your calves. This area right here it would be the areas that we are working on in this rounded area right here. So what we would do is you would do like you're poking it. So you keep poking these areas, and if you, in the beginning, if you dig really deep, if you have a tool, or you can use your finger to find this area here and give it a really good push. So you keep doing, so remember that it's 3 fingers down, it would be right in this area. That's where you start, this area right here. So you can hold it here and start poking with the tip of your pen, and then just feel that how your nerve responds. And if the areas are really painful, that's also a good sign. When you don't have any pain, then we may have to have a different tactic. But usually people responded to this area very painful when they are constipated. So keep poking, and you're doing this for a minute, and then you switch to the other legs and do the same thing for a minute each side. So keep doing this, and then remember that where your soft part meet your shin, 3 fingers down, this area here, just give it a really deep push and massage it. You find it is really painful, just breathe through it. Breathe really deep and do your massage for a minute. And that would be it. So I want to remind you that on your leg, you also rub the tiger balm on the areas that you're working on while you're doing triggering. Because the tiger balm really helps to open up the meridian so the energy can penetrate and moves along. So go back to the beginning of the session and repeat the whole sequence 1 or 2 more times if you desire. If you can do 2 more times, would be great. And do it 2-3 times a day when you are really suffering. But if you just have a mild symptoms, then you can do it once or twice a day. Some people feel relief right away, and some would take until the next day or so, but every body constitution is very different. If you feel that your body slower respond, then it may need a little bit more triggering, then you can increase, in the beginning, you can increase the repetition a little bit more frequent, like do it 3 times a day. Continuing your sequence until you are eliminating relief. If you find value in what I just shared, go ahead and tap the like button and subscribe to my channel to receive your weekly healing tips that I'm going to share with you. My mission is to bring you the effective technique, simple and easy to follow, so you can practice it at home and you can help your loved one to enjoy your health and enjoy your body, your temple, and live your best life. Meanwhile, be kind to yourself, be consistent, and do your best. And your best is enough. And I will see you in the next video.